Three, two, one, go. Hello there, guys. I hope you guys are really doing well. This is my YouTube channel. Myself, Anutyan Ray. You can call me Ray as well. So, I'm a huge Chelsea fan. I really want to be a part of the community. So, I really wanted this to happen to open a YouTube channel for a long time. And yes, I'm starting with my first video now. So, yeah, I don't know how's my journey gonna be, but yeah, I really want you to guys support me. I hope I really meet up to your expectation. And being a Chelsea fan, we might be the underdog, but we are always the world champions. So yeah, so that's all about my introduction. I don't think so I should waste much of my time on introduction. S- So we are gonna start off directly with this jersey and Esteban William as well. And this jersey really looks good on Esteban William. I think the perfect it's a perfect example of perfection. If you see, the thing which really excites me more about this jersey is the CFC badge down there. It really looks cool. But one thing really confuses me about this particular jersey is where the Club World Cup badge is gonna be. Now that's one thing which it's kind of confusing, but they're gonna do something with that one. I'm definitely sure. But yeah, this Nike Total 90 style jersey really, it really looks good on. I really am excited. I would give 10 out of 10. Okay, let's be realistic. I would give 9 out of 10 for this jersey. So, starting off with these two players, it's been a week. We didn't hear anything after this. So, breaking Wolves have made formal approach to sign Chelsea duo Axel Disasi and David Fofana, both for 45 million. It's 25 for Disasi and 15 million for David Fofana. After that, it's been a week. We didn't hear anything from them. I think David Fofana, if you remember, he was really an outstanding player, which we were looking for. We thought he's gonna be the next Drogba. I don't think so. He have got enough chances, but he has a lot of potential. If you remember, we really played for Bayern Leverkusen. He has this Champions League experience. I think we could have tried a little more of him, but now it's a high competition. If Nicolas Jackson was there, we could have said something. But now, yeah, there's no chance of him getting into the squad. So yeah, we got something latest on Axel Disasi. This one is not for David Fofana. Okay, Jeremy Bailey says Axel Disasi is on his way out. A number of clubs have held talks, including Wolves and also, I'm told, Ajax. But he is considering options. Yes, definitely. I think if it's Ajax, I think they are looking him for loan, but we really don't want any loan. We want, if it's a loan, obligation to buy, or else please don't come here. We already had so many German clubs wanting our players for loan, but yeah, loan is really not an option for us. We want a permanent deal, a quick exit, so that we can buy in players. Come on, we really want something to happen. And I think by the end of the season we might see Axel Disasi might go. I don't know about David Fofana, but yeah, he might find a loan somewhere. Next up, we have Christopher Nkunku. It's been a long day for Christopher Nkunku and Nicolas Jackson. We really, these two players, we really want them to go so that we can get Savi Simons and Garnacho. But yeah, so yeah, here's the latest on Leipzig position on Christopher Nkunku has not changed. The interest is there, they admire him. Leipzig remain in contact with Chelsea. However, a permanent deal is currently ruled out by RB Leipzig. I think they have clearly said that they really don't want a permanent deal. It would have to be a loan deal. Chelsea's stance remains clear: a permanent deal, or at least a very least thing they want is an obligation to buy. Either you pay or you have an obligation to buy. I don't think so. Chelsea is going to compromise on that. We really have need players to leave this club as soon as possible to get deals coming. And yeah, so one thing that which we can see for the latest now with respect to Christopher Nkunku is this one is interesting one because this was obvious. Tottenham Hotspurs are exploring the possibility of signing Christopher Nkunku from Chelsea after missing out easy. So yeah, we saw this coming. the deal collapsed. They hijacked Arsenal. What a great hijack it was. We absolutely every Chelsea fan might have loved this one. But yeah, if Tottenham, if you really want to buy this player, please pay us the money. You're happy, we are happy. This deal is never gonna collapse, but because I don't think so. Any other English club, I've never heard of any English club looking for Nkunku, and the only thing by far we know now is that the only clubs which are gonna pay for Nkunku Jackson is gonna be the English clubs mostly. So yeah, that's for Nkunku. I think that's a very good news, and I think it didn't work out for him very well in Chelsea. Maybe the Enzo Maresca style didn't work out, but under Pochettino, he really was good. I think we saw really good, uh, the how good he can be. But yeah, it didn't work out under Maresca, so I think it would be good for him to leave. But I think that he's definitely leaving. But yeah, clubs should move on fast for this. We really want these deals to happen really quick. So next transfer news is definitely gonna be with Nicolas Jackson. Okay, so there are three clubs which we know are interested for Jackson, and it's definitely Aston Villa, Newcastle, and Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich, if we talk about Bayern Munich, I think they are really not considering a move. They really want a loan, not a permanent deal. They are right on their position. And Newcastle, Newcastle, we didn't hear anything. I think they are trying to fix ways with Alexander Isak. We don't know. It's gonna take a long day for Nicolas Jackson because Newcastle really need to leave the player, let the player go for Liverpool. And I think I don't know what's gonna happen. We didn't hear anything from Alexander Isak with respect to that. So it's gonna be an interesting one to see. But yeah, the one club which is showing real interest for Nicolas Jackson is none other than Aston Villa. But the problem with this is that they really want a loan deal. They really don't want a permanent deal over here. But they are finding out ways, and I think that is the one way which we can see is a loan with an obligation to buy. So I think this is coming up, and you never know, clubs might come in, such as Newcastle might come in at any time. But for now, Aston Villa is at the top because the manager really admires Nicolas Jackson, and I think this is a good thing for Nicolas Jackson. I think someone really admires him, a club. Newcastle they didn't even show enough concrete one. And when talk about Bayern Munich, they have these German clubs, they always they want loan, but they don't want permanent deal. So if this happens, it's a really good deal for us. Now, something relieving is definitely this. Borussia Dortmund is expected to complete both Carney Chukwuemeka on 20 million transfer package on a permanent move and Aaron Anselmino on a loan without an obligation to buy deals from Chelsea Football Club, which is really good. We are just sending Aaron Anselmino. He's just 20 years old, Argentinian. I think he needs a little bit of time, and Dortmund were looking for defenders to play for. So I think for Aaron Anselmino, I think this is the perfect move because he's not gonna get enough time as what Mariska said. I think we could have used him, but yeah, I think Mariska has seen him, and that's why he really want the player to get developed over there in Dortmund and then come over here. It's a 1 year loan deal, so it looks very good. And the good thing is that Carney Chukwuemeka finally, the German clubs have shown that they really have money. They really do have their money. So yeah. So we are actually, I think in this particular case, I think both the clubs are happy. You're getting a package of 20 mil where you can take Aaron Semino defender, and we are helping them with Carney Chukwuemeka. They really wanted this from long time. This deal could have happened 1 2 months ago, but now finally it's happening, and I think this looks concrete because this has been mentioned by Fabrizio Romano as well. So this one is a good one. I think this really makes me happy. This really makes my day because we can see players leaving the club finally. Now we have the last and the final transfer news, which is for Raheem Sterling. So we knew that Raheem Sterling was going to Fulham, but there was no concrete sign from Fulham FC yet, and we didn't hear anything much of it. But yeah, I got something latest from Fulham, and it's Fulham and FC Basel winger Philip Otele to a list of option before deadline day. The 26 years old could be available for about 15 million. So they are looking for option, but it's up to the deadline day. So really need to look on it. I hope we can give Sterling to any. He really wanted to stay to London. I think if he really wants to stay to London, I think he would prefer Fulham FC. But let's see what happens. I don't think so. It really looks good for Raheem Sterling because right now I just want any Dubai club, any Saudi club. I mean, I'm really sorry, any Saudi club to please approach for Sterling. I mean, he's a Muslim guy, so definitely why not Sterling? Finally, we have come onto the last phase of my video, where where I'll be talking about the lineup for tonight's game against West Ham versus Chelsea. So yes, this is my lineup. I would like to see Sanchez on goal. Tosin, I would like to see him as a defender in this as a central right center back because he have got up from the injury and I think he's fit to play as per Maresca, and Chaloba is really good to go. Now coming on to my wing backs, you might be asking why I have not taken Reece James. The main reason why I'm not playing Reece James in this particular game because I really want to see him fit for the whole season. I think it's a long season. We can't let players go and injure themselves. I think players. I think our players are definitely a lot tired, and I think they really need some time to redevelop themselves. So I really want to rest Reece James, and maybe he can come up in the later on. And we have seen Reece James how effective he is when he comes in the later half of the game. So yes, that's the reason why I have got Malo Gusto. And Malo Gusto, why? Because lately we have seen that he have gained his form really well. So I would like to see Malo Gusto over here, and definitely on the left side we have Marco Correa. Definitely he's a starter. I don't want to start with um, Yorel Hato. The main reason behind this is that I think Yorel Hato just has come up, so he needs a bit of time. So I would like to give some time to him, and also he can get some minutes in the later end, but we need someone really experienced in that left hand side since Reece James is not playing. So yes, we should start up. And yes, coming on to the midfield now, I want my double pivot. It's definitely Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. When you talk about these two players, I think I really want these two players because we know what caliber they are of. We know Enzo Fernandez didn't have a good game last match against Crystal Palace, but we know what caliber he holds, and I think definitely these players are playing after the Club World Cup. They really need some time together, and we saw in the last game that physically we were not there. Physically, this club was not there. Most of the players didn't show up, including Cole Palmer, because it takes a lot of physical attributes when you're playing the strongest league. So yes, Enzo Fernandez would be starting definitely, and Moises Caicedo definitely he's a starter. We can't start with Isigo, but yeah, with time to time we can see more of Isigo getting some more minutes. But yeah, for now Caicedo and Fernandez. And why I say this, the why I want to see these two players, the main reason why I want to see these two players, because these two players are really core to the Chelsea, and these are the starting games. We just don't want to lose the rhythm, and one small mistake can really cause the game. So I think it's good to have go with the safe side. I know there are problems with injury, but then these two, we can't compromise with these two at least. Definitely in my attacking side, I have Cole Palmer with me. There's no reason why Cole Palmer shouldn't be playing this game. He's a definite starter. Maybe after Xavi Simons, he can definitely rotate for him. But since Xavi is not there, then so my definite option is Cole Palmer. I think he should start anyway, and I really want him to score goals and creative passes, which we know if Cole Palmer is on the game, he's in the if he's in the right swing, then you know he can definitely show his real skills. Now coming on to the wingers, now I got the same lineup. I almost got the same attacking position because the firstly I'm going to talk about Pedro Neto. I think he have done really well in Club World Cup. Same with João Pedro. These two players have really done well, and Neto being a winger, he has the ability to score goals from that winger position. So that's the main reason why I have selected Pedro Neto. And when it comes to Gittins now, the most important thing why I have not selected Esteban Williams and I have gone for Jamie Gittins. So I would like there's the one thing there's one particular reason behind it, and it's because the mental element. I think in Premier League the mental element really plays a crucial role, and it's been just one game, and we have seen in preseason how good against Bayern Leverkusen we saw how good Gittins is. So I think it's the right time to utilize him. We can get Esteban William after the halftime. The main reason behind is I don't want his morale to go down. It's just one game. He might prove us really wrong. In my personal opinion, I really want Esteban William to play. But the main reason why I want Gittins to play is that I don't want his morale to come down. I think if we side him and pick Esteban William, I think it's gonna pressurize him. It's definitely gonna pressurize him, and it was just his first game, so I think he should get some opportunity. And Esteban William can definitely come after the halftime. And so yeah, that's my lineup overall, and I think there might be certain changes, but I really don't. The main two changes which I made was with respect to Malo Gusto. Why three main changes I would like to go first, starting with Malo Gusto. I really want Malo Gusto to play because I want Reece James to stay fit. Secondly, I really want Tosin to play because we need a strong center back out there. And thirdly, Gittins, because I don't want his morale to come down. Being a player, it's really difficult when you are not in a good form. It's not about form, but yeah, definitely he's under pressure. There are many comments on him that he's not good in the wings. I think we should trust him because it is just a starting game. We saw the last game, even Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer, even Pedro Neto was not looking much good, but but they used to be effective enough. So yeah, it's just a matter of one game. I just respect every player. So yeah, that's my contention. And yeah, my final scoreline would be Chelsea 3 and West Ham 0. Because West Ham is not in a good run of form, and when we see Graham Potter, he's under a lot of pressure. When you see his press conference, he doesn't looks that confident enough. We have seen this underconfident Graham Potter at Chelsea times where he was about to lose his job. So I think we are seeing that Graham Potter now. So yes, this is my scoreline 3-0 because I think Chelsea is perfect good to go. And this team really needed some time. They really didn't get enough preseason and they were just coming out of the Club World Cup. So yes. So finally, I hope you guys really liked my video. I just want you to show some love and subscribe my channel if you really are a Chelsea fan. I'm gonna also show you videos with respect to other clubs as well. I'm gonna come up after the match. So yes, it was really nice. If you have covered all the video, please thumb it up. A big up to everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day, and also Chelsea.